Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and in case you haven't heard, Christian Bale, the actor in the new Batman movies and the man that is going to be portraying John Connor in the new Terminator Salvation movie, he has lost his mind, and he had an outburst on the set of Terminator Salvation, one that I'm sure you guys have all heard by now. If you haven't, I'm going to be posting this video as a response to one of the videos that posted the audio from his outburst, and you can click it. It's right underneath the video. You know the routine. But yeah, if you didn't see it, here's what happened. Apparently there was the director of photography got in the middle of a shot, or got in the background of the shot, and it's kind of hard to tell because you have to piece together what happened just from the dialogue that's going on between Christian and the rest of the cast. This really pissed Christian off, and pissed is an absolute understatement. Apparently the director of photography was trying to fix some lighting or something, but it got in between the camera and Christian. He got in a shot, and Christian was really working his chi and having a super great acting moment. And boy, if that didn't come to a screeching halt by the tremendous disturbance of the director of photography. This basically led Christian to probably throw one of the worst temper tantrums that I've seen in the history of mankind. For those of you that saw the Lily Tomlin outburst in the movie I Heart Huckabees, this outburst completely topped that one because for a number of reasons. For one, Lily Tomlin's already a douchebag, so you expect her to act cunty in a film like that. Christian Bale, you think is like, just a class act and a genuine, character and, nice guy, and he's English too, so you think he'd be more prim and proper. But no, that's not the case. That's not the case. He really outdid the cunt level that Lily Tomlin reached, and he took the gold. He took the gold. Yeah, I must say that I am tremendously disappointed in this whole outburst for a number of reasons, many of which I've already said, but I thought Christian Bale was one of the best actors out there right now, and I thought the sky is going to be the limit for this guy, but my God, outbursts like this speak volumes for the true character of people, specifically actors, in circumstances like this. This was a guy who basically just talked to his directors in this movie as if they were just peasant workers in the town. He got to the point where he was challenging them in their professionalism and asking them if they've ever worked with actors before. He was saying stuff like, "You guys obviously don't know what it's like to work with actors. You're all amateurs." Like, whoa, dude, calm your ass down. I mean, it's Terminator Salvation. It's a very, very highly anticipated film. It hired one of the top-notch actors in the day in Christian Bale, so you figure they'd have, a cast and crew that pretty much knows what they're doing. I mean, this isn't a small-budget film. This is a movie that's costing over $100 million to make. So I think they probably hired some pretty decent people that weren't exactly amateurs. But yeah, Christian just, holy shit. I couldn't believe my ears. Now, I'd heard the instance in London, or I guess it was in London for the Dark Knight opening, where his mother and sister apparently had some sort of altercation in the hotel room, and police were actually called to the scene, and there was a big disturbance and something, and I don't know, I guess I kind of just ruled that one out and just took it with a grain of salt, and probably, everyone was equally guilty there, but after seeing this outburst today, I wouldn't imagine if too much was swept under the rug and we didn't hear the full story about what happened in London during that Dark Knight premiere. But my God, I've never seen someone lose a temper like this before, and over something as trivial as the director of photography getting in the shot. Okay, let's hypothetically say he did. Christian, calm your ass down. It's not the end of the world. You're doing post-production shots for the film right now. Post-production is basically means the film's finished and you just go back and shoot little pieces here and there. Sometimes they redo dialogue. If they see a dialogue line isn't consistent with the plot, they reshoot that. Just to give you an idea how non-essential it is, Heath Ledger died before post-production work began on Dark Knight. The movie looked like it turned out fine to me. So, anyways, Christian threw a goddamn temper tantrum of the century, and of last century, and of the century before that. So that led me to wonder who is directing this film, and I realized that this morning that I have no idea who's directing the film, and I mean, Christian obviously has no respect for the crew working on this film, and I was like, damn, I feel sorry for whoever that is, because they just got their ass roasted by an actor that thinks he just damn near dominated every aspect of production here. So I went online, and actually, let me grab my computer here. I went on the IMDb, and I said, let's see here. Who exactly is directing this film? So, I went to IMDb, as you can see here. Cast and crew, Terminator Salvation. Writers, James Cameron. That's promising. You know, I'm glad that he's actually doing a physical part in this movie here. And let's see here. Gail Ann Hurd is one of the writers. And director, McG. Capital M, small c, capital G. McG? What the hell? What did IMDb have a typo on the goddamn page here? Or is that a misprint? So, I click the name of the director, McG. And, yeah. McG. That is literally the name that the director goes by. And I said, what the hell? This can't be right. Something's got to be wrong here. So I said, let's see what he's directed. A couple TV shows and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. Surely he's directed more movies. We Are Marshall, okay. He directed Cypress Hill Still Smokin'. No other real movies here. He directed a Korn video, a Sublime video, and his name is McG. Okay. Terminator Salvation is directed by someone by the name of McG. Let me soak this in for a second here, and let me just relive what I went through this morning. I found this out. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? McG is directing one of the most anticipated movies of the summer? A movie that's starring one of the biggest actors in all of Hollywood and around the world right now? McG? Are you serious? And you know why he's called that? First of all, imagine seeing that in the credits. Director, McG. I'd be like, what? Okay, this guy is called McG because his mother's maiden name is McGinty. His real name is Joseph Nichol. Nichol. That's his last name. That's the last name he's always had his entire life. McGinty has never been associated to his name. McGinty is his mother's maiden name. So this guy decided to say, hey, you know what? I want a nickname, so I'm going to take my mom's maiden name, I'm going to cut that shit in half, and it's going to be Off the Hook Fly, because I'm McG, fools. You better recognize. What? Are you serious? What is this guy? A wannabe gangster? McG. It sounds like Ronald McDonald's little rapping gangster cousin. McG. Oh, that's great. Look out, everyone. Here comes McG. Don't look at him the wrong way. He'll bust a cap in your ass. You've got to be kidding me. I physically, my brain cannot comprehend that a major theatrical released film of one of my all-time favorite franchises is directed by a man by the name of McG. I cannot comprehend that. It hurts my brain to think about it. Okay, it doesn't really, but take a deep breath. Okay, I'm back. Got it? Right here, people. All right. So yeah, this led me to believe that, I don't know, maybe Christian blew up because the group that is making this movie is that amateur and is that inexperienced and is just that idiotic that it has been an absolute torture to work with them day in, day out, for month after month after month, till Christian just blew up on set and just unloaded on all of them. Like, granted, that still doesn't excuse Christian for how he acted, because he was very douchey and very cunty. I mean, he physically challenged the director of photography to a fight. Like, you literally hear him scuffling, trying to get to the guy, saying, I'm going to kick your ass, I'm going to kick your ass. If you're not here, then I'm not here. He better not be working here, because I'm going to quit. So, I mean, he's acting like, the little 10-year-old mentality of, one, trying to kick the guy's ass, and two, trying to take his ball and go home. So, very prima donna, but I don't know. Maybe this group was that bad. Still doesn't fully excuse the way Christian acted, so don't think I'm trying to give him a pass on this one, because I'm not. I don't know, people. I don't know what to make of this. I honestly don't. I think Christian Bale is partly insane, but he may very well be partly justified. If I find out that he was under the influence of like drugs or something, I'd actually be more accepting of that. But if this is Christian Bale's true character and what he's like to work with, then I can't endorse this guy. I can't enjoy this guy's stuff. He's a douchebag. He's an asshole. My God, could you imagine working with some guy that's just totally not respecting your authority? Someone that has to blow up and physically challenge your workers to fights? Please. Oh boy, Christian, I don't know. I don't know what to think of this, and I don't know what to think of this goddamn movie, because I was looking forward to this, but I'm sorry. I cannot look forward to a movie that's directed by someone who goes by the name McG. I mean, that is just quite possibly one of the most asinine things that I've ever heard in the history of wannabe naming myself. Holy shit, McG. Do you people hear me? The guy, when the credits roll, it says McG. Holy shit. I love the Terminator franchise. I even like the third one. But boy, I thought they were really gonna be going good places with this, and I don't know, maybe the movie will still kick ass, but very sour taste in my mouth for this movie already. Very sour taste. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have to say about this. I don't know. You people tell me your opinions of it. Do you guys think Christian's actually crazy? Do you think Mick G is quite possibly one of the dumbest names in the history of known cinema? I don't know. Tell me what you think, people. And by the way, this is my 99th video. Can you guys believe I've wasted enough time to make 99 videos for you guys? Holy shit. Well, you know what that means. An epic video number 100 is coming up, and it will be released this weekend. I'll see you then, people. And Mick G, stick with the Charlie's Angels movies. Good night, everyone.